Strive. To my fellow members of the committee, to our back PWG, the back secretariat, the procurement staff, to our viewers online, especially the observers and the representatives. Pleasant morning to all. Today, we will have a pre-bid conference on 4 civil works projects. Uh, but before we proceed, let us first determine if the committee is in quorum. So, Mr. Back Secretary, you may begin.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, the committee, to the technical working group, and anyone else present for this proceeding. As a matter of procedure, please say present when your name is called to acknowledge your attendance and determine quorum. For the Bids and Awards Committee, we have the chairperson, Engineer Delphine Elroy Jr. The vice chairperson, Engineer Joseph Cesar Lee. Regular members, Mr. Mark Luis B. Santillo. Engineer Reynaldo B. Desena.
Present.
And provisional members, Mr. Rene Ayan. And Engineer Abilina D.
Present.
Molobola. For the technical working group, we have the head, Engineer Mike J. Pelola. And members, Engineer Samu Jansi Parolego.
Present.
Engineer Karen Joy G. Ramos. And Mrs. Elda G. D. For the secretariat, yours truly, Engineer Manuel Lisacro. Backside member, Engineer Noel A. Cornetes. And the procurement staff, Engineer Azilem Becerra. Mrs. Mitrius P. Bruni. And Ms. Maria Dugien Roheta. So, Mr. Chair, for this pre-meeting conference, 6 out of 7 members of the committee are present, hence the list economy. For the information of everyone, the observers were duly notified in writing but none attended physically. Also, we are now live streamed in our official YouTube channel. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Mr. Secretary, kindly enumerate the agenda for today's proceedings.
So, for this pre-meeting conference, Mr. Chair, there are 4 agendas. Number 1 will be the brief presentation and explanation by the BAC of the basic contract data. This will be discussed by the Chief of the Planning and Design section. And for the requirements of the bidding documents to be submitted to the bidder and the criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, bid evaluation and post qualification and award should be discussed by the head of the technical working group. The second agenda will be questions or comments from the bidders and replies of the BAC if there are any. Agenda 3, other matters, and 4, summary of proceedings, including any supplemental bulletin or bid bulletins to be issued as determined by the BAC or its representative. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So the purpose of this pre conference is to clarify and to address the bidders' question, the technical and financial components of the project, to ensure that the bidders fully understand the procuring entities' requirements, and ensure that the bidders know the changes and amendments to the bidding documents. Reminder to those prospective bidders watching the live stream broadcast, any statement made in the previous conference does not modify the terms of the bidding documents unless such a statement is specifically identified in writing as an official addendum to a bid supplemental bulletin. Also, the pre-bid conference is an opportunity for the prospective bidders to request clarifications about the bidding documents. However, such requests will be followed up in writing and back to respond through the issuance and posting of bid supplemental bulletins uploaded to the following websites: www.pilgrims.gov.ph and www.dpwh.gov.ph. So for today's pre-bid conference, we have 4 civil works projects to be discussed. Number 1, network development, construction of bypass and diversion roads, Javier Bypass Road. Second, installation application of road safety facilities, roadway lighting, pavement markings along Ormoc-Baybay-Southern Leyte Boundary Road, kilometer 1061 plus 000 to kilometer 1060 plus 500. The third one is the construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay San Pedro, Matalom, Leyte. And the fourth one is asset preservation, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse, and landslide, secondary roads, Abuyog-Silago Road, kilometer 0984 plus 000 to kilometer 984 plus 350. So we go to the first one to be discussed with the Chief Planning and Design section. The number 1 is the network development, construction of bypass and diversion roads, Javier Bypass Road, contract ID number 25 IG 0032 located at Javier Leyte with approved budget for contract 19,599,866 pesos and 40 centavos. The contract duration of 129 calendar days. So, Mr. Chief Planning Design, can you discuss if this project is correct?
Good morning.
Good morning.
For the first project under the contract ID 25 IG 0032, this project is under the category of network development within the construction of bypass and diversion road. So for the title, indicated in the ITB and comparing to the FY 2025 AIP based on net, the title in the AIP is Network Development dash Construction of by dash pass and diversion roads dash Javier by dash pass road, comma, Leyte. The road is ROAD, not RE. The title is correct as per indicated in the IPB, Mr. Chair. And with the ABC of 19,599,866.4. The calendar day is 1 to 9.
So it's very good that you planning design section. The titles and application is in order. So my fellow member of the committee, is there any other suggestions, questions with regards to these discussed civil works? None so far, so the DPWH, any other questions? So none. So let's go to the second. Installation, application of road safety facilities, roadway lighting, pavement markings along Ormoc-Baybay-Southern Leyte Boundary Road, kilometer 1061 plus 000 to kilometer 1068 plus 500. With contract ID number 25 IG 0033, located at Baybay City, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 44,526,831 pesos and 5 centavos, with a contract duration of 210 calendar days. So you will begin now, Mr. Chief Planning.
For the second project under the contract ID number 25 IG 0033, this project is under the category of Special Road Fund, ABUC. And looking in the title versus in the ITB versus the EIP, as indicated in the EIP, the title is Installation / Application of Road Safety Facilities, close open parenthesis, roadway lighting, comma, pavement markings. Then along Ormoc-Baybay-Southern Leyte Bdry RD dash A1061.00 to dash A1068 plus 500. The title is correct, Mr. Chair, and with the ABC 44,556,831.05, with calendar days 210.
So as reviewed and checked in the Chief Planning and section, the title of the project and the application and the duration is correct. So any suggestion from the fellow members? So far as none, back to you, any option? As long as there is any correction, let's go to the third project. Construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay San Pedro, Matalom, Leyte, with contract ID number 25 IG 0034, located at Barangay San Pedro, Matalom, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract 4,950,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 90 calendar days. So you may begin now, Mr. Chief.
For the third project, under the contract ID 25 IG 00. The title in the AIP versus the ITB, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay San Pedro, Matalom, Leyte. Multi-purpose, multi-dash purpose building camp. Barangay San Pedro, Matalom, Leyte. It is correct. And the EPC for 1,950,000, 90 calendar.
So, with regards to the title of the project, the application and the duration is in order. So, as far as this project is concerned, any further questions or additions from my fellow members? None so far. So, none so far. Back to the chief. So, let's go to the fourth one. The asset preservation, rehabilitation, reconstruction, and roads with slips, slope collapse, and landslide, secondary roads, Abuyog-Silago Road, kilometer 0984 plus 000 to kilometer 0984 plus 350, with contract ID number 25 IG 0035, located at Abuyog, Leyte, with approved budget for the contract of 8,819,998 pesos and 52 centavos, with a contract duration of 130 calendar days. So we will now start the chief planning.
For the fourth project, we have 25 IG 0035. It is under the asset preservation of 001. So the title in the FY25 EIP based on that, asset preservation dash rehabilitation slash reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse, and landslide dash secondary roads dash Abuyog-Silago dash P0984 plus 000 dash P0984 plus 350. The title is correct. And with regards to the amount, as we received the new release, HGAP, the AIP based on HGAP after the net, this project has been reduced to 9 million, and the other amount of the project were transferred to the Ormoc-Baybay-Southern. So for this project, it is only 9 million with the ABC of 8,819,998.52. 130 calendar days.
Okay, the title of the project is correct, and the approved budget for the contract, and what it does.
Mr. Chair, there is a slight clarification on the project title. Since as posted in the meeting document, there is no dash between the Abuyog and Roads dash Abuyog.
Secondary roads din, sir.
Roads dash Abuyog.
Secondary roads, secondary roads,
Yes, sir.
Dash
Dito.
Abuyog.
dash.
Sa
Wala siya.
The
Same
program,
on the attached ITB, there is no dash, but on the given, paano siya dash?
sa program,
Na ay dash.
dash.
Ang attached ITB, wala po siya dash. Pero sa pag-given, ano siya dash? Or inconsistent na.
So, the issue is to prove that we bulletin source.
Ang dabidos. Pero sa time sa program is na ay dash doon. Every time end si secondary road, dash, the road section.
Corrected na.
Kani bago,
Ako yung pinanong.
Oo, kani.
Invitation to bid.
Kani sakto ni sa secondary road, dash, Abuyog-Silago.
Hindi, na-inform na siya.
Na-inform na. So, corrected na siguro.
Oo, parang
Wala pa.
Kana ba?
Wala pa.
Inform people.
Or lost nila sa pagkuhangan. Pero
Kani
dyan wala.
That's the big side. I is.
Wala lang yan.
Siguro wala na touch na.
I-release lang ako.
Nice.
I-release lang ako.
Siguro. Siguro pag-post nila
Ang
niya.
i-release lang. I-release lang.
Post nila nasa na corrected na.
Wala daw.
Or for another. Consider within. Mr. Accept. Please note that one.
Not
For people
so, any other suggestions, comments, or whatever? And so far as none. So, Engineer Pilula, briefly discuss the requirements of bidding documents submitted by the bidder, and criteria, procedure on for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed bid evaluation of bids, and post-qualification and award of these projects. Here we go now, Engineer Pilula.
Contents of the first the component. First requirement is the Philippines registration certificate, platinum membership. It must be in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the 2016 revised IRRA 918. The next requirement is the pickup license and registration. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Registration Board. The pickup license category must list small fee for 25 IG 0032, 25 IG 0034, and 25 IG 0035. And pickup license category this medium A or 25 IG 050. Another requirement is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Non-disclosure of ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the contract to be bid shall be a ground for disqualification. Another requirement is the statement of ECLCC. Bidders must have completed an ECLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and must be at least 50% of the EPC. And that the ECLCC should be supported by supporting entities, procuring entities, project owners certificate, Final acceptance or contractor's performance evaluation system final rating at least satisfactory. The next requirement is the completion of the net financial contracting capacity in FCC. It must be equal to the approved budget for the contract. Another requirement is the bid security. Bid security shall be valid until 120 calendar days. Any bid not accompanied by an acceptable bid security shall be rejected by the procuring entity as non-responsive. The next requirement for the procurement and civil works is the project requirements, which shall include one, the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Second, the list of contractors' key personnel. For this requirement, only accredited project engineers must be assigned to project DPWH projects. Bidders are not required to submit as part of their technical components and their project requirements DPWH certificate of accreditation or proof of DPWH accreditation of their elected project engineers as per DEO number 148, series of 2024. And the third, a list of contractors' major equipment units, supported by proof of ownership or certifications of availability and equipment from the equipment designer or vendor for the duration of the project that's phase A. And the fourth, the list of contractors' minimum material testing equipment, also reported by proof of ownership, certification of availability equipment from the equipment designer or vendor for the duration of the project. Finally, the last requirement under technical component is the omnibus work statement. Bidders must use or adopt the latest form of the omnibus work statement issued by the DPWH. Let's proceed to the second envelope, the financial component. This includes the bid form, bid prices in the bid quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used to come up with the bid. And the fifth, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. For eligibility screening of civil works projects, electronic eligibility check using the civil works application in CWA shall be adopted pursuant to DEO 117, Series 2017, provided that in cases where electronic eligibility check will not be feasible due to unforeseen or technical issues, manual checking shall be resorted to by the bank in order not to disrupt the bidding procedure, provided that the result of the latest and or subsequent conduct of electronic eligibility check using the CWA shall be the basis for the final declaration of the eligibility.
So, Mr. Bdry, considering that there are no prospective bidders in person, how will the bidders raise their respective concerns and clarifications?
Good morning again, Mr. Chair. So, our prospective bidders, if they are watching online, they may send their questions or clarifications on any part of the bidding documents to our official email address. It's indicated in the invitation to bid at least 10 calendar days before the deadline of the submission of the receipt of bids. So for this case, Mr. Chair, they may send their question up to November 30, 2024. And in case their questions are meritorious and the back finds them to be in order, the back will respond in writing through a supplemental bulletin on or before December 3, 2024. However, if no reply or supplemental bulletin is issued, it is deemed that the bidding documents are not amended. That's all, Mr. Chair.
So, nothing on the meeting, any other concerns to be discussed? So for us now to the back in the Bdry, only one needs to the Bdry to the issue.
For number 4.
So Mr. Mock Secretary, and the announcement.
Yes, Mr. Chair, so noted on the supplemental bulletins, we will issue later this day the correction of the typographical error for contract ID 25 IG 0035. And reminder, Mr. Chair, for our members of the back and the DPWH that the bidding for this batch of procurement will be on December 10 at 9 a.m. So please come on time for the attendance. And to update Mr. Chair, we have posted the 6 batch of procurement of civil works for 2025 yesterday. However, there was a technical issue on the field chips website because as early as 3 p.m. yesterday, the field chips website is down. I think there's a downtime, but we have posted the invitation to the DPWH website. So we have just taken a screenshot to support why we have not posted on the pictures. Because there have been a look for the different posting. That's all so far, Mr. Chair.
So for clarifications of any part of the bidding documents, or for identification must be maintaining the back of the procuring entity concerned at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for submission and receipt of bids. The box will respond to the said request by issuing a bid bulletin due signed by the box person to remain available to all those who have properly secured the bidding documents at least 7 calendar days before the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. So as now as we are ready to the closing of these proceedings, any further questions or suggestions? So as none, any motion proposed?
I move to close this briefing.
So this conference now is adjourned. And good morning again, all of us.
Yeah.